Tim Hare, and with me is All-State lineman and mountain man Andrew Bell. Andrew, thanks for being here.
No problem, Tim.
Now, you just got back from navigating the long, winding waters of Fishing Creek. How was that experience?
It was pretty chilly out there this morning, but it warmed up, and I only dunked my kayak once, so I'd say it was a pretty successful trip.
Now, you had also told us that one day you want to live completely off the grid. What for you is completely off the grid?
Completely off the grid for me.
You live in Elysburg or New Media or wherever.
Yeah, I live out in the boonies of Catawissa on a farm. So I'm thinking like out in the middle of nowhere in Canada, like in the wilderness or something, where I can like hunt me down a bear and just like survive for the winter. That's what I consider off the grid.
Now, you realize if you live off the grid, you might have to wait a while to get your Chinese delivery.
Yeah, hopefully I'll wife me up some girl that will make me Chinese daily.
She can cook you up some bear.
Yes.
All right. But now, you're better known for carrying the Jolly Roger flag out for Southern Columbia's football team. Title appearances for Southern Columbia. Just if you could compare the highs and lows from the win in 2015 to the loss of this past year.
All right. Well, I mean, it was kind of a big deal when we won in 2015 because we weren't there since like 2011, and nobody expected us to win it. And then the next year, it was like a big surprise because nobody expected us to even be there, let alone be 15-0 going into the game. But it kind of really sucked losing that game 49-7 because usually we do that to opponents, and getting that done to me put a bitter taste in my mouth.
Now, I mean, win or lose, I'm sure you got to catch at least one ride at the Hershey Chocolate Factory and get some free chocolate at the end, right?
The difference from last year and the year before that was, I don't know if it was a bad luck thing, because I do believe in that kind of stuff. I rode the chocolate ride approximately 19 times to get, because they were selling, you know how at the end of the ride you get free chocolate,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They had the blueberry covered chocolate, and that is my jam. So I had to ride that ride 19 times, or as many times as I could within the 2 hours that we were there.
Now, the flag that you carry out, the skull and crossbones, where did you find the flag, and just tell us a little about the history behind it.
I personally did not find the flag, but my brother found the flag, but he didn't actually find the flag. The first founder of the flag was my father, and he flew the flag out during his senior season in 1994. And my brother and his friends found it in an old storage closet, and they thought it'd be a good idea to bring it out one last year, and I just kind of inherited it.
Now, your dad played on the '94 state champion.
Mm-hmm.
What year were you born?
I was born in 1999.
Okay. So I have three famous quotes from the top movies of 1994. We're going to see how good your pop culture knowledge is.
All right.
From that year, okay? The first is, are you ready? Hamburgers, the cornerstone of every nutritious breakfast.
That, I can't tell you that one. That one stumped me.
Okay. All right. I do know the answer, but we're going to give you number two next.
Okay.
Anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan-fried, deep-fried, stir-fried.
Forrest Gump, obviously, that's my jam. I love Forrest Gump. I love that movie so much.
What are your thoughts on shrimp?
Shrimp is, I'm a chicken kind of guy.
Good answer.
I'm a beef and potatoes kind of guy. Shrimp just doesn't fill me up as much. There's not much nutritional value in shrimp.
Now, I feel like I might have spoiled this third one. The third quote from one of the top movies in 1994. We got no food, we got no jobs, our pets' heads are falling off.
That has to be Dumb and Dumber. when they cut the parakeet's head off and they sell it to the blind kid.
That is correct. I think the only one you missed, number one, was Pulp Fiction. Samuel L. Jackson says that before they shoot that
Oh,
dude.
no.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies. I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I'll have to watch that tonight now.
As a punishment.
Yeah.
But
well,
it's not
no,
really
but it's not really a punishment.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, great movie.
So now it's been 23 years since your dad in Southern Columbia and head coach Jim Roth's first state title. The program's won 7 state championships total and made 15 appearances over that time. What's it like now? You know, your dad did it, you've done it, carrying the flag out now and with the kind of reputation the program has.
The flag, it just kind of represents like kind of like an attitude. It's like we come into games and we're just like a bunch of pirates. We don't care who you are. we're just out here and we're going to kick your butts.
What about eye patches?
Eye patches? Eye patches are not ideal to play football with.
Probably ruins your depth perception.
Yep, depth perception. You need to see when somebody's coming to hit your head off or something like that.
Now, as we'd said last year, unfortunately, your team was on the losing end in this past year in the finals. And one play in particular caught the attention of ESPN and their show Highly Questionable, and the host Dan Le Batard and his father Gonzalo and Bomani Jones. Let's take a look.
Okay, moving on.
Do you question if this would make Bismuth proud?
I miss Marshawn Lynch. Let's go out to high school, Pennsylvania, see what we've got here, see if we've got some guy breaking tackles. A backup running back here, Niger West.
This is two-way.
Somebody making
Wow.
a hit.
Wow.
That's pretty good right there.
I just want to take this moment to say Pennsylvania high school football looks whack. Right? Like, I feel like this dude would have died trying this in Texas.
That's not great tackling by number 9 there. Number 9 seems to be a little skittish.
Number 14 doesn't look so great at it either. I feel so bad because most high schoolers have no business being on television, right? Like, it's one kid beasting and the other one's just being high school kids. And what are we doing? Ridiculing the high school kids.
I tell you one thing, the head coach of the white team should get fired if he doesn't at least a defensive coordinator. You know, how many tackles are they going to miss on a run like that, you know? Get rid of them, the two of them.
Now, obviously, this started the national uproar for Jim Roth to lose his job. 15 state title appearances. But after the episode aired, did you wonder if that may have given him second thoughts about coming back, or if he'd even be asked back?
No, not at all.
That's the right answer again.
Yeah, not at all. I kind of put that one on us as a team, not him. But yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere for a while now.
Well, I mean, but I'm sure there's going to be a huge overhaul in the defensive scheme.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Sticking with the 4-4.
Sticking with the 4-4.
Yeah, I think it's worked for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, how many sleepless nights combined do you think for Coach Roth and defensive coordinator Andy Mills after that show aired on ESPN?
I would estimate it around 49 because they scored 49 points on us.
They were sleeping well again around like February, maybe?
Around February, January, around there.
All right, Andrew Bell, everybody. We'll be back after this commercial with more of the pirate life of junior offensive and defensive lineman Andrew Bell of Southern Columbia. Welcome back to the fifth quarter, and we're back with All-State lineman and junior at Southern Columbia, Andrew Bell. And I think we're each a little more hungry after that cheesesteak commercial.
Let's just say you'll find me at Schmitty's after this.
Now, where does that Jolly Roger flag hide when it's not sailing over the football field in the fall?
No matter what, after our last game, it always resides in my car.
Trunk or just the car?
It's wedged between the seat and it goes throughout the car because it's so long.
Okay.
So it kind of restricts for like passenger seating, but I mean, the flag gets treated as a first-class citizen.
Now, is anyone else ever allowed to touch or carry the flag? Has anyone ever tried to carry it out?
Everybody's allowed to admire the flag, but it's a touchy subject. Me and my brother have to debate about it, what happens after my senior year. But you're gonna have to earn the pirate flag. You're gonna have to show that you deserve to carry the pirate flag.
What are the qualifications? What do you need to be a pirate?
You gotta want to kill the other team every time you go out there with the pirate flag. It's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like a heat of the moment kind of thing. You gotta eat large amounts of food because that's what pirates do.
A lot of protein?
A lot of protein, meat and potato diet, and I don't know. I'd say that's about it.
Now, I mean, I got a little something here, and I'm just wondering if I've got what it takes to be a pirate.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'm
That's
rocking
nice.
the skull and crossbones.
I think.
Am I just a poser? Am I a wannabe?
No. If you have the right mindset, I think anybody can be a pirate.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for the fifth quarter. I'd like to thank Andrew Bell for being here.